Welcome to Baludah TV, the house of quality, great edutainment. My name is landlord-tenant. Thanks for allowing me into your homes. The issue of rental has been, a thorn in the flesh of a lot of people. Today we'll be looking at rent and rents and, the issues around it. I have experienced that before, but I wouldn't be in the position to share that. But we have two distinguished personalities with us here. One has been in the industry of, that's the agent's industry, for 32 years. He's been in and out of jail, and he has a lot of skill and experience, to share here. And then we have another distinguished gentleman. He's an actor, but he's known here as Smart. He'll tell us more about himself later on. So, gentlemen, I think this is the time to really introduce yourselves. I have given teasers of who you are, and I'm sure our viewers would like to know who you are personally.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. My name is George Cranton. I'm from agency. The name is Skillful Agency. And as we just said, almost 32 years experience about agency. So, senior, that's the movement at the moment. Okay, so Smart.
Okay, I'm Godwin, and also known in the industry as Koju Smart. I'm very, very smart. So when it comes to these rental things, and
okay, so then let's start with you straight away. So, have you had any experience like that? Any experience on this rental thing with the agents, landlord, whatever?
Oh yeah.
So let's take it up from you.
My
so
first
you tell us. My
experience is when I was going to get my first apartment. I was very, very suffering. I was suffering, so I wanted an agent, to help me out. So a friend of mine linked me to one agent like that, and he was like, okay, he will take like 20% of the money to pay to the landlord. I was like, what are you talking about? 20%?
Before he shows you around?
Yeah. I was confused, like how? 20%? Actually take like 3% or 2%. Because the house is not for you. You understand? I think I was to pay like 12,000. So 20% of 12,000 is almost like 1,500 or 2,000 like that. Like, what's up?
Okay. This one here looks like we'll just go direct to. There's an agent here, and I'm sure he would help us out. Or you have a little more to share. Or we'll take it one step. We'll take it one step at a time.
Yes.
Okay. So viewers, we'll take it one step at a time. So Skillful.
Yes, my director. At the same time, my boss.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Just what my brother said. In the agency, we don't take 20%. Okay. Is somebody able to have that time to took that money from you, then a small problem around that area.
Okay.
Because mostly what I know about agency, for rental issue we take 10%. It comes in terms of being like you pay 1,000 a month for a landlord instead of 2-bedroom. You pay 1,000 1 year advance. Then we take 10%. That's rentals.
1 year advance.
Yeah, you can somebody in dollars.
So if it's 2 years, you only take 1 year advance.
It's a total amount. If it seems you take 1,000 a month, the 1 year you calculate it. It can be 12,000 or something. So the 12,000, 10% up from you take 1,000 too.
Okay.
But mostly it's not just a rush or just giving that person the pressure
before even showing the person around, as he said.
No, that's why I'm just came in. The reason is that he just said that the person want to took 20% up from him, and it's not like that. I'm just experiencing that it's 10% that we took in case of rentals.
Okay, but then there's something I wanted to clarify here. You're saying 1 year, so I'm saying, so if the person takes, let's say, an advance of or pays an advance of 3 years, your due as an agent is to take only 1 year advance. Is that what it is, or you're taking the entire 10% of the 3 years?
Yeah, you take it's a total amount. In case you pay 30,000 for a landlord,
Okay.
I'm as an agent. 10% is 3,000.
How can you tell me
so
that?
so that is for, that's what I'm saying. So even if it's 3 years, you're going to take the 10% on the 3 years.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Wait, how can you tell me that
Okay.
story?
All right. So I'm sure this is quite clear, but let's go further. This idea brings to brings to mind a lot of things concerning the relationship also with, or the link to the landlord. But I think there's more that we hear about, tenant. How do you call it? Tenants. Yeah.
Sure.
In this case, let me call the tenant the victim here.
Mhm.
So let's go. I mean, apart from this, is there anything more that you can share with us? Yeah.
So let me go back to my recent message.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, I'm in need of the apartment, so I have to, give the 20%. So I gave this man the money.
Mhm.
He told me, oh, next month the room will be ready for me.
But he didn't take any registration, because I hear they take some form of registrations.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, we take.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, let me just sharp in.
Okay.
If anybody that you just go, if I'm an agent,
Mhm.
and you're a client, you come to me, you call me on my phone, then you need a this or that. The only thing that comes from my mouth that, before we move, moving fee.
It is moving fee.
Yeah, it's moving
The
fee.
land guards, they say what, digging fee, but yours is moving fee.
Moving because
I
who
see.
fail me no be an answer with a fracture, me did kakra. But because of the culture, your seriousness,
Okay.
seriousness now is, Charlie, as for the registration is no problem. The damn is we are ready for a room.
So about how much are the registration fees?
It's 100 city. Most
Everywhere?
No, it depends.
Also, like East Legon, maybe like 500.
That one, it depends the relationship with the person that you met.
Okay.
But mostly it depends everybody and his office. If you need George, if you come to my place, I normally take 100 city. I just give you the word 100 city, and you are able to pay that money, means that you need a house. So I'll make sure I get to the place that you want, so that I'll get my percentage.
So you don't have any price controls, do you have any union or something as agents, or everybody can just charge what they please? I stay within an area where, when I look at the rental rates around my area, it's so high that if I ask for 100 cedis as registration, it doesn't match up the value of my area. So can I decide to take a higher registration? Is there any form of control, any standard?
Yeah, you just ask nice question. It's very good and very brilliant question. Mostly, you see, most agents, everybody have where you operate. You understand that? It depends how you are just saying. If you go to East Legon, or you go to Ajingano area there, those agents have their own price that they are taking there. But as for me, George, I operate anywhere, but it depends the location that I was.
Okay.
You understand that? So if you come to me and I just tell you, Charlie, give me moving fee, 100 cedi or 200 cedi. It depends the relationship. Somebody even may come. So Charlie, need you a hole. It be me and be but what's them dying?
Okay.
To coach them and be a corrector. I'll make sure I'll fix you up. Means that the person is in need. Let me come in and cross this one for your question. Some agents, when you call them for a property, they will just tell you that, I have it here, I have it there, I have here. Mm-hmm. But when they send you to some places, you yourself will say, wow, see places that they have sent me. Even the registration or the moving fee that you are requesting, that person cannot give you that money because you haven't shown him what he wants.
Okay. There's a lot to draw from you.
So if I haven't finished, so if you come out like this, as an agent, you must have some confidence on you. If you have a property that you know, this property is a property that you can show your fellow friend or your fellow brother or your fellow father, that is neat. So if you are going with that money, you are confident that immediately you show the person good apartment, For registration itself, if you are requesting 100 cedi, you drop you what you want. That's the agency. If you do it nicely, your pay also will be nicely for you.
And I'm sure you get a lot of recommendations. Other people will pass people over to you and all that.
Sure.
Okay. So I want us to move forward a bit with the tenant. But before we do that, in case you just joined us, this is Baludah TV. Subscribe, like, and share. All right. So Smart, you didn't finish up what you were saying. Can we continue? Yeah.
You was talking about moving fee. As I said earlier, I said a friend of mine linked me.
Okay.
So it's something like a mutual agreement, something like that.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So why should I pay 100 cedi for you to? I'm giving you 20% of my rent money, and then you want? How come? You understand? So I gave the 20% because I needed where I was staying. My landlord, I had issues with him, so he was sacking me. So I needed that room, so I have to keep that 20%.
Oh, okay.
So up to now, I'm not talking terms with my friend, because the agent, he ran away. He ran away with my 20%.
No, he's not an agent.
He's an agent. He's an agent.
Why are there any identities? Is there any form of standardized? I think I asked that previously. Maybe it didn't cover, your answer didn't cover that area. Is there any institution that licenses people who are rental agents?
Yes, please.
Okay. Is it
we have
control?
Yeah, we have a what do you call it? Association. You understand? And we have registration. Most agents, some are registered, some also are not. Why am I saying that? That's what my brother was saying, that somebody introduced the person to him, and he just requested 20% from the commission. Yeah, because if it's a rare agent, no correct agent will mention that 20%. How my brother said. Let me put this in across. Any place that you go, if you see the right and good agent, you're supposed to even put what do you call it? A paper registration form for you. You fill it, and you know the regulations inside the agreement paper.
Okay, so the registration document is actually an agreement.
Yeah, it's supposed to be agreement.
You and the tenant. Okay.
But mostly, you can meet a client because of moving fee and the registration and the commission, or because you're supposed to put it on the paper. So that in terms of payment, you can require your one that you want. Because if you haven't done it like that, a client may tell you that immediately you pay the money, he will tell you that, oh, I don't have money today, I don't have money tomorrow. Then it became another stress for you. So a correct agent must give you registration. My brother just said something that the person ran with his money. Okay. What I noticed from almost long time is that if a painter, like my general manager that you are with me now, if you go to somebody called you, Aluta, I beg you, I have some flat to come and paint it for me. Immediately you just went there, you paint, and the landlord will tell you, let me pay agent view. Then the person, the painter will tell the landlord, I'm an agent already. Because you know one or two things, so you apply as an agent. That became a wrong issue to another tenants, because the correct agent, you haven't passed through the person, but you went to another outward. That's why all this thing happen. Because if you come to me, George, I won't mention 20% for you as a commission, and even because I'm matured for the work, it's not anybody that comes to me, I ask him or her registration, because I'm not definitely, if I show him good property, definitely you will leave me like that. That's it. But what the question that you asked me, let me come back and finish it. You asked me that we have a license or anything about it. There, we have it. and we have everybody have his association. We have the great association, but if you yourself register yours, so you can share your own company, so there will be your own office.
So what's the name of the agency?
The association, we have Grima. That's the first time that I become an agent. That's the association that we went.
Grima. What is the abbreviation? Grima.
And the Grima, if yourself, as you are a great education officer, you can see even yourself, you can know how you notice it. Grima is just JRAMA.
Registered agents as a.
Yeah, so you yourself put the mind. Grima. Yeah.
Is it under the rent control?
Yes. It's association.
So then, how does the victim the tenant identify who is a good, a registered agent or who is not? So at least they can be cautious in who they deal with when it comes to agents.
Sure, that's a good question as well. You see, right now in the Ghana, or me can say, enema a woman, I will Siciano, Obia Sam, Obia so agent. No Bia so an Adrian or DDD. And so the bar or Nassau or agent. The only thing is Obu Necasa one.
Okay.
Sometimes so the office. Any son or no ever far agreement, Mafa, Ubunsu Wedie or agent. But tenant of Fono Abano. Ebi pa di fudie opa di fudie itu she obi a no kokko kire me dan no na mepe bibia ma opa di fudie nti they follow up.
I was in need and yet listen
the pressure was me pa cho obisa masem
said that me pay what I
obisa masem
no me from anywhere
as a point of
you guys me pay fudie there I won't get that
I don't get that mu bibiri pay fudie
that's me. Yeah, you pointed.
Oh no, I don't think he was. Were you pointing at him?
No, I am raising my hand.
No, well, he didn't mention it. No, he didn't mention it. Maybe he's actually citing an example that sounds like yours. No. They may be similar, but it's not the same thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so don't be offended.
Sure. So if it comes in terms of tenants can know better that this man is agent or is not, you must focus your mind. You must be very vigilant or brilliant. Let me use that word.
Okay.
You must be fast and smart.
To identify.
Are you sure this man is agent? If you the first speak from him or her, you can know that this one it doesn't even have any room by saying an agent.
Yeah, because this is just by the way, but I remember a personal experience many years back. I had to meet, or somebody was trying to direct me to where I could find some agents. And it wasn't just that place, but some other places also later on I discovered they didn't really have an office. It was under some tree somewhere. They had some bench there, and there are a couple of them sitting there. And I hear this is the office. And then you have some small signboard on the side, and then they've written some numbers and, like Ghanaian hall and chamber and those things. They've written a few.
That is a local.
But then the bench is on the side, and there are a few guys sitting there. Sorry, sister, So is it in all cases? I mean, is it something that, do you have union offices or some kind of particular distinguished locations that people can come and find you? Because I think we are getting into our world, or Ghana is developing to a point where I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if you don't have it that way to establish such institutions or offices where people can come and meet agents. I don't know how it works with your side anyway.
Yeah, sure.
You have your own 32 years of experience. I'm sure you must have a very
yes, what you are just saying. It's not anybody who can develop a store when it starts in terms of being agent.
Yeah,
so it can be on kiosk, it can be on a tree.
Okay.
But the only thing is that
the service is rendered
very neat and very calm. You understand? Because before I also started, I'm also under somebody before I also come out from the person. So as for me, I have my own office. But when you called me, one evening I'm at a dental here right now, and somebody called me, George, I needed this and that, we cannot meet at office. I can meet you at anywhere, but the only best thing that I should do or provide what you want or what you need, finished.
Okay, so basically, I mean, I'm sure viewers would like to know this. Let me put it this way. What are the main duties of an agent? What are we to expect from an agent? As I'm going to a rental agent, what are some of the key things that I need to be able to identify?
Sure.
Yeah.
It has nice, brilliant question. Yeah. If you need a house, and now pedai our agent one, obi wa the need there ato net so. Obi so there wa ne there soundboard. But so frame, so pedaya na ma chirawo. O dan be na ope. Ana sebe say ni say oh say. Nti hono ni pa na be chiro so obi a me pedan say. Ana me pedan say. Nti hono na me chirawo conditions are how I'm being moving. I'll make sure say match out the room before you come.
So basically, Opache say if somebody wants, like comes to an agent, the consultancy. I'm just trying to get the main points. I want to say Obiba or here. To me, say me about one because sometimes they be another person landlord didn't deal it direct. But sometimes I say no more and say more without you, we cannot deal with the landlords there. Sometimes even some landlords will say there's no accommodation, Meanwhile, the accommodation is there, but unless you come with the agent, when the agent comes in, then they release it. Have you had that experience before?
Yeah.
You've heard about that? You can share something with us.
Yeah, because when these agent people, some of them they are fraudulent. I'm telling you the truth.
I like the word. You use nice words, so you'll be my friend when we finish the program.
How can I be?
Some of the agents. Some of the agents. Sure. Now you can continue.
All right. Normally they link up with the landlord too.
Okay.
So they'll be like, landlord, please, if anybody comes here looking for a room, tell them you don't have any room. Meanwhile, they have like 3 rooms. And they will tell you no room because the agent wants some money. And sometimes they share the money with the landlords. I'm telling the true fact.
Oh, it's not true.
Oh, come on.
My senior Kalu, if I use the tag, that means you are big boss. Kalu tag. How my brother was saying, there's no agent who communicate with landlord will be sharing money. No, it's not like that.
Okay.
Even some of the landlord have a house, he can tell you that you don't need agent. But as for me, George, if the minute you write no agent, that's why I want. Because I want to come there.
Why?
Thank you, my boss. The reason is I must know who you are. Because some of the agents that they call there, I say, my brother just said, some of the agents, that's what I say, now he's my friend now. Some of the agents. But if you are a good agent, you must approach the landlord. The landlord will show you the reason why they haven't right. I just wrote no agent is that some of the agents are doing that, this, that. So I don't need agent now.
Okay.
So me, George Quantin, I will come to you and talk to you. And you yourself, before I finish, you see me being a good client.
Okay.
The reason is that if landlord will write no agent, means there's a problem. There is issue. One, agent that call himself agent will send a client to a landlord. But what the client will behave to the landlord, you call the agent, he won't appear. You call the agent, he won't appear. So why can I have the love and trust to write, I need agent? No, he can't. He wrote no agent. But if you are truthfully that you can face the person, then you go. But my brother was saying that we are one with a landlord. No. Let me come out from this.
That's actually the perception of a lot of people, that there are certain areas you go where you have so many, like the hostels and all that, and you enter the place, they'll tell you no. Meanwhile, in some cases, I think in one of the cases, the landlord was the same person, how do you call it, the agent, the same person came back with the agent or something, and the same landlord who said there was no room there now actually showed them a room. You understand? So don't you think that there must be some kind of agreement between some of these people?
Thank you.
You know, confirming what he's saying.
Yeah, thank you. That's how I was just saying a small word to you that if you come in terms of agency and the landlord, it depends on the relationship.
Okay.
If you enter to a landlord's house and you are an agent and you know how to talk, you know how to present yourself, you know how to bring a client, immediately there's a house vacant, he will call you. So if you are a personal person or anybody who just entered the landlord's place, he told you no house. But if you have already introduced the room to agent, that agent try to rent this apartment for me. We have some landlords that if you even make agreement with agents, he will even agree because he has seen money. He cannot even wait you for. He cannot wait you as an agent to come before you take his money. He will take, but because of sometimes good relationship, you and the landlord will tell you, "Mpacho be abaho, mpacho we na directed there. I am mpacho me na directed no. Oh, me mpacho you na directed there. Also pedant no, me so unfrel. It depends the good relationship between you and agent and the landlord. If it's not so, landlord can take anybody money that comes in. So I'm done from there, my boss.
Right, so in case you've just joined us, this is Baludah TV, you know, the house of great entertainment. And I'll urge you first of all to subscribe, share and like. Today we're talking about rentals. I'm sure we all know about the hula baloos, about rentals and agents and all that. Okay, so now let's go to the case of foreigners. We have a story about a Nigerian who had some issues with the landlord, and it looks like it's not just one, but there have been other similar issues. Can you say anything about that? Would you share how you relate to Nigerians or foreigners in general when it comes to rent issues, especially Nigerians? They said their landlords give them a lot of hell.
Sure, thank you. Thank you for asking me this good question, okay? We see the Nigerian people. Some are good.
Okay.
Some also are bad. It depends. Ghanaians too. Some are good. Some are bad.
Sensible nonsense. It's a bad good. It's relative. So what may be good to you may be bad to somebody else.
But it's not a matter of only Nigerians. That one, I'll just cover them small.
Okay.
But the reason why some of the landlords don't like Nigerian people is that when you take a Nigerian man to your house, you ask him or her, how many are you coming to stay in the room? Landlord will ask you. You understand? So the Nigerian man will tell you, oh, me alone, or me and my girlfriend, or my brother, one of my brother will come. But 1 or 2 months time, before we will just realize there are 100 in the room. One will go, one will come. 2 will go, 3 will come. And what even is sad is that anybody that from his country come, you will tell Oga, I have some room here now. Let's go now. Then they collect their money. The secret that I'm telling you, they will collect 2 or 3 people their money, so that you will come and be with him.
Subletting.
It's not subletting, no. But because instead to go and rent hotel, you just purchase him for in accommodation. But agreement for tenancy agreement or landlord agreement is not like that.
Okay.
If landlord told you that, oh, Oga or my gentleman, this is my house. If you say you are 2 and you become 3, let me know the person that you are bringing into my house. Nigerian man will not tell you. Immediately you see, no, they are 100 by their room. That's why some of the landlords don't like some of the Nigerians to their house. But some are also good. Nigerian man can come, some of them will come and stay in your house. And you are a good landlord. When he's leaving to your place, you will leave everything that you have. He can leave it for you. When you do something good or be with him very nice. Nigerian man can handle some things to you. You yourself, you shock. Because Ghana man will not leave his chair. This nice chair.
Why should I leave my chair?
Because that's why them too, they know that if you do them good, they will do you good. If you do them bad, they will do you bad. You like this.
Have you had any experience?
I'm coming on, Kalu, let me.
I've heard the story about.
Kalu, I don't want to even come in. Let me across this my man. He want to fight with me.
No, I'm not fighting. But why should I give you my chair when I'm leaving my?
Because Ghana people,
I paid my rent money.
Yes, I paid. Ghana man don't have.
You are good to me, so.
Oh, my man. Ghana man.
It takes two to make right. So
what's the argument here? As to leaving your property with your landlord when you are leaving.
He's saying Ghana man will not do that. But is it compulsory for Ghana man to?
And that's why I was just.
Lots of chairs.
That's why I was.
You have money to buy a chair.
I'm coming. Don't fight.
It looks like he wants you to retract the fact that you are saying that.
If I want to come in, the reason why Nigerian people, some of them leave their property, I just come out that if you do them good, they will leave something for you that you like it. Ghana man, if you do them good, you even cook for him every day. When he's leaving,
I know we take up.
In Kropot, you will take it out.
See, that you are saying Nigerian people. So you are trying to say that Ghanaians don't appreciate anything.
It says you are stingy.
It doesn't make sense. No.
I paid for room. He didn't say that, but it looks like the implication there is that
Ghanaians, you are not appreciate anything.
Ghanaians, are you stingy?
Like, Ghanaians will be able to have this.
You don't really mean.
What do you mean by that? Man will never.
It's sensible nonsense anyway. It sense to us maybe nonsense to what he's saying. Maybe what he's saying means so much to him. He understands why. Relatively, he understands that.
What I'm just
because otherwise you label all of us as such.
You are mourn.
What are you telling us?
I say you are mourn.
So when I'm leaving the house, I'll take everything.
Okay, you ask me.
I should give you my chair.
How do you know? I'm coming. Let me come in.
How do you know if I'm leaving the house, I'll take everything?
You just
I may leave. Even maybe I may have some chickens. I may leave in the house and all that.
You just ask me a question. Why Nigeria people, landlord are not taking them? You ask me a question. So even if I also tell you that
a story that if I've heard a story like that, let me come in. Let me also tell my story.
Okay.
Let's go. The landlords and the agent people, they are wicked. They are wicked.
Why saying that?
WICKED. Listen.
That seems like that seems like a harsh word.
Yes. I have like 10,000.
Okay.
Oh, I need a room. Okay, there's a room here. What's the price? It's 10,000. Okay, what should I do? Bring it. Then Nigerian man will come, or any foreigner. I don't want to use Nigeria because it's not only Nigerians. Foreigner will come. We'll be like, oh, then I'll give 15,000. So the foreigner will add additional 5,000. Then they'll give the room to the foreigner. But it's a difference. You are saying 10, so why are you saying 5,000? They are wicked. They don't even want to help Ghanaians, but they want Ghana man to leave their chairs for them when they are leaving their room.
And that's why you don't have money. So you cannot pay what they request.
It's not money.
But I mean, let's be fair. We will talk about freedom and justice. We want to be fair with each other.
Okay.
I think if really that is the issue here, then I think we need to look at these things
seriously.
Why is that?
It's a bit I think it's not fair.
Says what?
Well, I mean, it's about how much you can afford. But then he's saying that, as a Ghanaian, is it because a person cannot afford? Is it because somebody is ready to give much more, or is it on the basis of helping somebody with accommodation?
Sure, it's a good question as well. It's not anybody or any landlord any landlord can even do that. Some of the landlord can do that. Ghana brought 10,000 and Nigeria brought 15,000. You take the Nigeria money. It's not any landlord do that things. It's not anybody. That one day I will show you.
Okay.
But do you know one thing? Some Nigerian man too will bring more money for a house. The landlord will tell you don't like this Nigerian man. What about that one too? But let's come to conclusion. Ghana man will bring that 10,000. Oh, my money is all the total will be 15,000. But Ghana man will come to an agent as me, oh, beg for me. Oh, the balance I'll pay 2 or 3 months. As an agent, it depends on the relationship between me and the landlord. So I'll just beg because I also need you to get the place so that I get my commission. You beg for Ghana man 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Immediately you get to the place, Onya. After no landlord never. So my husband, this and that. So he cannot pay that money. So the landlord also know that if this Ghana man cannot pay all that full money there, why not give it to the Nigerian man who give me all the money?
But that is not what you are talking about.
But we are talking about
the agreement that you said is 10,000. I paid the 10,000.
And why can you give to somebody again?
Are you not in? What are you talking? Are you not in Ghana? And
then the person will know that when you come to his house, we are going to worry.
You are pretending. We all know what is happening. Like they will say, oh, the foreigners are the reason why the landlord keep on increasing our rent.
That one there.
Yes.
That one there.
Now they will bring it. You say, oh, to your own city. The next one, oh, 5.
So when demand sets in, the prices just keep inflating.
I don't want how many demands.
I think because I know if you have a lot of people coming in looking for accommodation, naturally accommodation.
Daddy, let me tell you. You are saying Nigerians, Me, I'm a young boy. Okay, I'm able.
But they are Chinese also in the system.
Yes, I'm able to raise like 7,000. Only me to rent maybe single room self-contained. The Nigerians they are like 5. And then when I'm not able to raise that 7,000, I'm able to raise 5,000 because we also need brave for 15,000. When
are you brave for them?
What are you telling me?
I get it.
Then community me quantum maybe the Bebanuma can to Jabaco. So as we can to John Woko, and as if we are telephone beyond Papa Panonco. Oh, na Nigeria nino nimia chuku ezebeba ichioma Emeka Ike Ramsinowa bese ten no mugudani omu nyina 7,000 ebi omu yin pa 5 obi ade 1,500 pe men kwa yombo me 7,000 ba afi de movie anam Nigeria for na eku omo beat mo ma kire muzamo ya nkola because kanom cheno tia
enu ntina mama wa ya we say eye na obi ahun so sound kwase asem so. Let me use that word. If it's other word, come by use. A young landlord be also some fonso. Said I make a what I say. Said it after only landlord, the son of this question. Landlord name will say no, say for Nigeria, better any day more. Who's our mother 10? It is your one give you. It is having a weekend afford. Because you see Ghana man, here, then, Ghana. I know what I will do.
We always want the negative for ourselves. Why do we always do that as a people? I'm not citing just yours, but the other examples are every time something else. Ghana people. Anyway, sorry, that's not what we are discussing anyway. But it's something that it's of the Ghanaian public. We always want to take the blame for the negative.
All right.
We don't want to, share it with others. The negative is always us. Oh, Ghana, we are playing football. Oh, Ghana,
that's what I'm saying.
In the rental industry too, we have a problem with Ghanaians.
Every place.
Anyway, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. All right. So, the question of landlords demanding dollars for rents. is something that bothers a lot of people. Okay, would you like to help us? Should throw some light on that.
Yeah, thank you. You just asked this question because some people are taking CDs, some people also are taking dollars.
Well, yeah.
Is that what you are telling me?
Yeah, the dollars.
Sure. If me, I can bring my mind as an agent. We have some people that even they are foreigners. They cannot even know CDs. You understand? Instead of Ghana man, you mention CD for him, he can notice that this one can be 10,000 or 20,000. Foreigner can never notice that. Immediately you mention dollar to him, sharp, he understood and understand. Okay? So what I know that if you have a house at East Legon, unless if you get dollar, it's normal small rooms. Cities is small rooms. But it's a bigger house, they will mention a dollar to you. And I cannot even answer that place much because I'm not landlord, I'm an agent.
So do you collect agents dollars for your agency fee?
Sure.
They give you dollars?
Sure, if you pay dollar rate, I also take it. Why can I go and take CD while you pay dollar?
And they give you the dollar?
Aluta, if I finish, I'll show you dollar.
Okay. So is East Legon not part of Ghana? Is East Legon located in UK or USA?
It's not that.
Okay, when they were building their houses, they pay the workers in dollars, right?
It cannot pay them dollars because.
So why are you taking dollars from Ghanaian? Because
all the things, the materials that went into the labor, everything went. It was all cities.
So why are you changing?
So and legal tenders. I mean, we all know that it is not dollars that we actually spend in Ghana.
Wait, Kinaluta,
you understand?
Do you know forex bureau?
So why would we take dollars?
You know forex?
Is it?
We have somebody. I'm gonna let him talk before you talk.
I'm coming. Is it the equivalent in cedis that is paid out, or really dollar cash down? Is that what we are saying? That's what I am. It keeps baffling me.
Concerned about rentals or buying cement?
No, I'm talking about in terms of the dollar receiver when you're taking rent from dollar. He is trying to justify it with the fact that if you don't buy the materials even in dollars.
Thank you.
But I'm saying that, is it, when we talk about dollar, I still want to really understand, is it that we take it in the value of the dollar, in cedis? You mentioned maybe $100, and then the value in cedis is what is given or paid out, or the person actually comes out with the dollars to pay that landlord in dollars.
Sure, that's a nice, brilliant question. Now I've understand your real question.
Okay.
Thank you. Let me come out or chip in from there. It depends. If the person that is renting or the landlord say you need $100,000, and you go and change it to CDs for the landlord, he will take it. It's not a matter you take dollar. By far, you take dollar. By him mention it to dollar. And concerned about cement and stones and whatever that you are mentioning, those people, they haven't mentioned dollar to the person who is come to buy the materials. They say CDs. If they mention it in dollar, it can come equivalent with the CDs.
Okay.
So you can pay from there. But mention about dollar.
Who mentioned it? Is it not the landlord who mentioned it?
Fine. You two.
The landlord who mentioned it. It's not.
You are going to be a landlord. So
yes, I'll be a good landlord. Inshallah.
So let me come in. Let me finish it. So what I'm just want to finish it is that any landlord know where he stays.
It's Ghana.
Every landlord knows
where he stays.
It's Ghana.
Yeah, if you stay at an American house,
okay.
It's Ghana.
You buy me, you see dollar. You are at Adenta. Sometimes you can see dollar. Sometimes you cannot. But as for American house,
so when you are around
that place, if you are dressing,
Kanishi, you can't get dollar.
It depends where you get that dollar.
Even the villages you can get.
That's what I say. It depends. But if you go to Medina, East Legon, Spinters, some places,
airport, residential,
they don't mention cities, and it's not a matter that the landlord will definitely take dollar because you give him dollar. If you go and change it in cities for the person, he will take.
So why don't they, and let us understand that, okay, you can change the dollar to cities and you pay. But the moment you are paying in dollars.
No, you mentioned dollar.
So let's move forward. I think basically it is the value of the dollar that
you can change it. Yeah, you can change it. It's not a matter of
cases that you actually come to put cash down, dollar cash down.
If you give them, they'll take.
Let me come in.
Right,
listen, you should
can
pay the price.
we move on? Our time is actually fast spent, but basically let's look at the personal challenges that you have faced. I'll take one from you. As an agent, okay, is there anything that you've experienced, in your line of work that is notable that you would like to share with us?
Sure. This question, let me remember more things. More things.
32 years.
Concerning about agency, problems and issues, I cannot mention all. Why am I saying that? If you have somebody for a house, her money or his money cannot even pay the landlord, you help the person. The person will just tell you that, by next week or 2 weeks, I will pay. Me as an agent, my work that I'm doing, I help most people, but sometimes create problem for me myself, and I cannot stop goodness too. Let me chip this one before I bring my serious answer to your question. Recently, a lady came to me. He said he need apartment. Somebody also give me a place that I'm renting for her. It's at UK. I'm the one who supervises the place, everything nicely for her. So I met a lady. He said we want one room self-contained. I just tell her that I have something here. I just went there opening for her. He has seen it. That I also went to show movie at Kumasi. That day the person pay me my money and he pay my commission instantly for me. That I'm also going to show a movie at Kumasi. So I left the money behind, and as for commission, the money entered.
It doesn't come back.
No, I don't keep it. I don't keep some of the commission. I put it inside my pocket and use it. So on my way going, a call came. Now the place, this and that. My daughter that is telling me that the place is small, this and that, so we need her money. And I said, oh, no problem. The money is there, so my daughter should come over so they can return the money to her. When she returned the money to her, later I say he need back of his commission. And I said, no, our work is not like that. Let me bring this one so that anybody that listens to me, if you are a client or you are an agent, you can understand.
So viewers, I'm sure he's making a point that he wants everybody to note.
Yeah. If somebody take a house,
talk to the camera. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
If somebody need a place and you give the place to the person, and he just come back and tell you, oh, the place, I don't like it again. You have done your work. He paid you your commission. He paid the landlord too. But he say if you don't like it, you agent, if the money is there, the landlord money is there, the landlord can return the money to the clients. When you say you don't like it. But if the landlord has used the money, he can tell you that if you rent the place finish, you get your money. But some landlords, some are not like that. Immediately you say you want your money, you give it, you return it for you. But in the rules and the regulation, it will tell you if you finish renting it, you return your money. So let's come to my question. Commission. that time I should not return. The commission is not returnable.
No refund of agency fees.
No.
Or agency commissions. Rental agency commissions.
Yes, if you yourself you come to my office or call me anyhow you put it that, oh George, the place I don't want it again, means that I'm supposed to rent the place and give your money to you, but the commission is not refundable. I'm not the one to tell you that I won't give it to you, but you just come in front of me that you don't like it again. Meanwhile, if you don't like, how can you pay commission and pay the landlord? So I've done my work. But this woman came with police people. They beat me up. I'm serious. They beat me up, saying that the woman said they don't like the place. This and how the Ghana people and the police people, they change things. I have something bitter thing on my heart concerning police people, but I don't want to mention things. And they beat me up. I give the commission to her. They still lock me 2 days.
Oh. Peace officers.
Yeah, because they are say peace people. But in Ghana, I've noticed that if you don't have somebody strong in your back, anybody can do anything to you. So even this is a
strong person on your back, like you need some macho man to stand.
It's not macho.
But
in Ghana, yeah,
behind you.
Yeah.
Anywhere I'm going, I get macho. Stand behind.
It's not macho.
Okay.
But sometimes.
So maybe break it down a little so that.
Yeah, I'll break it. Because I've always saying to my people, one, it's education. If you are somebody that it's not anybody that doesn't go to school that he cannot be fast.
Yeah.
But me, to my heart now, if you are my pikin, you go to school. Because if I'm able, my mother and my father send me to correct. If I just get to SS, I don't think policeman will come and slap me. Through my speech, my English, it will go back. Because my English are not good.
So you feel that you were actually given some slaps because your English was bad?
It's not that. Because a great let me come in. If you are a great person, I'll come to your call. Always, I was just telling my people, if a policeman catch you through your English, you can notice that, hey, this man, he's a great. But if your
English can save you from peace officers.
Senior, if your pickings, you make your mind that you don't want to send them to school, then try to do that. Let's stop that then. So they beat me up. That's one of the incidents. I get more incident. I have an incident that sent me to jail. I will say this because it's not stolen.
Okay.
But jail or be in prison is not the matter you stood or stole or you beat or you kill. No, it's not like that. You can be even somewhere. You can fall down. Somebody you can pick the person. Immediately you pick the person, you are doing good, but because of problem, it can send you to jail. Mine is not like that. Mine is through agency. So now I'm coming to your question that I have hard problem. One of a man came to me that he have a property renting at Adenta Sakura. So the guy, I know him very well. He normally give me property to rent it. Oh George, somebody have a property here, so this and that, go and do. So I normally know him very well. So he went to show me 2-bedroom. So the brother was telling him that he should rent the place and send the money to his mother at Kumasi. So things are inside the room. So immediately we pay, he will off things from the room, so there will be small touches, so that the person will come. My work that I was doing, I do it almost 32 years. So I'm taking money. If some of my agents, no client can give their money to them, but I normally take money. I'll give you receipt. If my receipt are somewhere on my back, if I show you plenty receipt that I'm signed for people. So I took this money from the lady and sent it to the guy, the one that I will pay to, because he is the one who showed me the place, and they have given me the notice that he want to take the money and go and give it to the landlord mother at Kumasi. So why not? So I took the money and I sent it to him. Short time, the day that he give us to come, when I went, they said, oh, it's not there. It's not it's an caretaker, this and that, blah, 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 blah. So
there.
Yeah, no, he just took my money. He used that house to take my money. So I paid him 14,400.
What?
So when check, as for our work, right now, Aluta, we are here. If you tell me, George, I have some house I'm selling, I will go and do it. Because you are the one who bring me the correction. So I know that if I give you the money, it will go to where it's supposed to be. So when I give him the money, he left me. So they just caught me. I been in cells. The cells that I went to, those people that I met them, I don't know whether they changed my face for them. I don't know. Anybody don't like me. My CID don't like me. If somebody come and bail me, the only thing that they will say, oh, this man is very bad. He's very bad. If you move up, you run. Some sort of things. They spoil me. But I don't know. We went to court. They give me bail. I was paying the money. And I know how I'm paying money there. I don't think things I pay some standard. Mm-hmm. Last day, because they have the CID have already given me assurance that she will make sure I'll be in jail. Yeah, that's what they planned for me.
A female.
A lady, a woman.
A woman, okay.
They planned for me. So they sent me to the last court. They said they jailed me. Is it something days, so almost two years.
Just about 18 months.
Yeah, 2 years they will deduct something.
Yeah, it's about 18 months.
So I went to prison because of this work, and that's some of the incidents. So out of my viewers or anybody, some people can, oh, George, you are called prison now. George have been in prison. But they don't know actual thing that happened to me. That I went there. But they are telling you have take somebody money, this and that, sort of things. But to my heart, I know what I'm doing. That's why I'm just sharing this one to let every viewers to know. I'm a popular person. I act I'm a Kiss production at the same time. Omega production. You understand? Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying this because those people out there must be very brilliant and very vigilant and very civilized in terms of agency.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You also have something to add, some experience to share. Let's make it brief. Our time is almost fast spent, and
anyways,
we can only take a few more,
Daddy,
and then we are done.
I'm sorry for you being in prison. It's very bad and sad. Okay.
Sure.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Now your mind has come home.
No.
Initially,
you are working.
Initially, you told me you will fight with me.
Yeah.
But now you see my story.
Yeah.
You are just giving me what's the word?
Yeah.
You give me. You have some nice word.
For what?
Like.
Sympathy.
Sympathy.
I'm not having any sympathy for you. Because you are being in prison, that place, I don't want it. So I have to say sorry for that.
Okay. Alright. So basically, you
are not sad.
I think it's all for peaceful coexistence.
You tenants and agents, you are not sad for what I
said.
Sorry. They do it well.
Well, I believe that all agents and I believe that somehow all agents and tenants would also do it well, and we can peacefully coexist. We can't satisfy ourselves all the time. I always believe in the fact that this world, one has got to swallow somebody's nonsense and allow it to go. So the other way around. So one man's meat is another man's poison. But whether we like it or not, we still have to peacefully coexist. So we're wrapping up. I would allow all of you very briefly to give me your closing remarks or closing words. Any advice for anybody concerning your area, and any advice from your side, and then we'll wrap up on this. Quick. Okay. I'm sure we may call on you again. I'm sure our viewers may like to know more. Once we have a lot of follow-ups on this, we'll definitely invite you back to Baludah TV so you can come share some more. So just before you go, give us your wrap-up words. I'll start from you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All you need to do is be very, very vigilant and be very, very careful out there, because Charlie, we are not ADD. So Charlie, just be smart, and I'm smart already, so just be smart. Gotcha.
All right.
I thought it's
skillful.
Using that.
Yeah, I know that. That's keen. So I'll just wrap things out. Say, anybody out there must know how he behave. At the same time, as an agency and a tenants and the landlord, everybody have issue. So what I'll just wrap it is that if you are a landlord, you must know how you talk to your tenants. You must know how if you approach your tenants. If you do so, even if the tenant is a devil, he will come down for you. And as a tenant too, you must know how you respect landlords. Sure. If somebody give you a place to lay your head, it doesn't mean that the house, you have bought it from the landlord. The only thing that you must do, that you give respect to the landlord. It's not a matter you go and bow down for the person or not. Through your speech, how you behave, how you greet, landlord will likes you. If you want to leave his house, the person will tell you, oh, where are you going? Try to be in my house. And we agents too, some of us, we are not agents. Some are carpenters, some are shoemakers, some also are barbers, some are also are painters. But immediately he was painting, and landlord come out, so, but this is my house, I want it to be rented. Then the person called himself as an agent. How I got problem, you must check up so that you also cannot get problem, because everything have a season. Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed yet, please quickly subscribe, like, and share our videos. This is Baludah TV, the house of great edutainment. And before I say goodbye, I'd like to acknowledge all the individuals. I may not be able to mention their names anyway, but all the individuals and institutions and all who have helped us to be able to come this far or to bring this to you. Salad Boss, Cool Guy Air Conditioning Services, Aviva Saloon, Lifestyle Artistry, and Baludah TV, of course, once again. Thank you for being with us, and hope you allow us in your homes the next time. Till then, shalom.
Baludah TV.